Hey love, this is Alyssa, the mind behind Nouriched Soul, where we heal word by word. I'm so glad that you decided to tune into this video, and if this is your first time, welcome. This channel is all about healing from toxic relationships, and today we're going to be talking about the 19 signs of a toxic relationship. I have them all written down today on my iPad, so let's get into it. So, 1, you don't feel like you can be yourself, okay? This is a sign of a toxic relationship. In a healthy relationship, it literally will allow you to blossom into yourself. It doesn't make you feel uncomfortable or feel like you can't actually be yourself. 2, the things you used to care about and value, you no longer care about. Kind of subconsciously doing what they would like or what you feel they would like, and you are literally putting your values last and not valuing them whatsoever. 3, isolation. So this could be physically, financially, like relationally. Normally, isolation happens by gradually pulling you away from people, gradually pulling you away from your job or your financial security. This happens a lot with abusive people. Toxic relationship causes a lot of fear and anxiety. Like, I literally felt like I was walking on eggshells all the time. My dreams even got extremely crazy, okay? They were crazy. You might feel like you are walking on eggshells. You're constantly trying to make sure that you please this person, that you say the right things. 5 is changing into the person they want you to be, okay? I laugh about it now, but they were asking me what are your hobbies? And I'm like, I don't know. At the time, I genuinely didn't know. I didn't really do anything. I used to be a dancer, but I didn't dance anymore. So I was like, I don't know. I like writing. I like reading books. Is that a hobby? So they were like, oh, you need to have fun. You need to go shopping. Get your nails done. Get your hair done. That's just not something that I value. And I did mention that in my healing story. If you're interested in hearing how my healing journey actually started, I will link that up here. But yeah, I was like, okay, I need to get my nails done and stuff. Okay, I guess you're right. I need to be a lady or something. I ended up morphing into who they wanted me to be. I dyed my hair this bright red color. I was getting my nails done. I was acting differently. So in a toxic relationship, you will morph into them. You will literally change from who you are. 6 is constantly arguing. It seems what the heck, something is always going on. It's so drama filled all the freaking time. What the heck? 7 is crying more than you used to. Y'all, I was literally my car became the crying spot. I just felt at times this is so irrational. I know what you said. Crying all the time about just stupid stuff. It was literally just drama-filled stuff. It was ridiculous. Another is codependency. So no longer trusting yourself or relying on yourself, but trusting and relying on them. Wow. So that definitely happened to me. You go from being able to live your life without them, not needing them there, to needing that reassurance. 9, constantly being manipulated. Okay, I think that if we're honest, in some shape or form, we have manipulated. Okay, we have all manipulated. But it could be a toxic relationship if you are constantly being manipulated, and usually you don't even recognize it until afterwards. Getting gifts or bursts of kindness after mistreatment. Putting you down, talking to you crazy, calling you out of your name, and then all of a sudden you're like being super kind and apologetic, but your behavior actually never changes. 11, constantly being lied to. Okay, so I can't stand lying, and a lie is literally, it can be a half truth or it could just be like a bald-faced lie. 12, feeling like you can never do anything right for them. Nothing is ever right. Like, anything that you do is not going to please them. So in their eyes, you're always going to be the inferior one. You don't know anything. You can't help them. You can't do anything for them. You can't give them advice. You can't be trusted. But at the same time, they expect all those things for you. Like, I can give you advice, though. I can help you. You can trust me. So you're always going to be like the inferior one. Constantly being talked about, okay? So a sign that you are in a toxic relationship is being with a gossiper, because if they're gossiping about somebody else, and I mean like gossiping about like the littlest things, or like out of nowhere they know all the information about everybody, that is a sign that you are probably in a relationship with a toxic person, because they are going to be talking about you too, and it comes out in other conversations with other people. Kind of like hard to believe that, what? Like, they're talking about me. Like, no, they're talking about you just how they talk about everybody else. 15, getting apologies, but then they turn around and repeat the behavior, okay? They don't understand boundaries. They don't really understand that they hurt your feelings. It's like one of those, oh my God, okay, sorry. Like, dang, like, I didn't even mean like that. Like, you're always being too sensitive. Like, you do too much. But I'm sorry that you feel that way. Or they try to give you a genuine apology where it's like, you know what, I shouldn't have done that. And then, like, 2 days later, they're doing the same thing again. 16 is constantly getting called crazy when they provoked you. So people that are toxic for you are literally going to provoke you, okay? They are going to literally just poke at you until you just go off, and then they're gonna be like, I told y'all she was crazy. 17, feeling like you're constantly stressed out by the relationship. So much drama, and it's so taxing on your mind, on your soul, that you are going to physically get drained. You are going to get drained from this relationship. They are physically depleting you. They are spiritually depleting you. They are mentally depleting you. This is a sign of a toxic relationship. 18 is feeling attacked by that person and other people they have convinced to side with them. They're very persuasive. So they're going to get people that will side with them. At one point, you probably found yourself defending that person when really, no, they were toxic the entire time. You were just blinded by. 19 is abuse. So abuse is physically, verbally, mentally, financially, or emotionally. Abuse is not just physical. Abuse is not just physical. I did read somewhere that physical scars go away a lot quicker than mental scars, emotional scars. And this was a toxic friendship that I was in, a toxic church environment that I was in. So my abuse was more emotional, mental than anything else. I wasn't like physically abused. But when I say that, like, the emotional and mental things, the words that were said, sermons that were preached at me, different things like that, those stuff, even if it's emotional, even if it's mental, if they are constantly putting you down, stressing you out, making you feel like you're crazy and you're not crazy, you are not crazy, they're provoking you, they're manipulating you, you are in a toxic relationship. So if you are in a toxic relationship or getting out of a toxic relationship, make sure you like and subscribe to this channel. Make sure that you keep up with Nouriched Soul. I am working on getting a lot of resources together that are going to help you heal from a toxic relationship, because a toxic relationship it's taxing on your soul, and if you don't heal your soul, that is going to damage the other areas of your life. It's so important that you get out of that toxic relationship and that you heal your soul, because everybody deserves to recognize themselves, to be the best version of themselves, and to live life confidently. And that's what I'm all about. That's what I do. So again, make sure you like, subscribe, share this to those who need it. Share this, guys. Well, until next time, happy healing.